Listen, let me stop here, saying, don't be talking about our Trail of Tears. You know what I'm saying? Don't.
All right, bro. Now you're being ridiculous, bro. This is real life,
listen,
man.
I don't see no Trail of Tears with Pac. It's just some have said this famous brother is enduring emotional abuse. I am one of those people too. So listen, they're in the news today. That's coming out. Will Smith, Jada Pinkett revealed on a book tour. She's on a press tour. She has a book coming out. Next week actually is coming out, and so she's doing a lot of interviews and things like that. But she pretty much revealed that Jada and Will kind of that's funny. She revealed that her and Will have actually been divorced or separate. Let me see the exact quote here. They haven't been together since 2016. She pretty much said here. Let me see this quote. Jada and Will Smith. Yeah, they have been living completely separate lives since 2016, man. So listen, I got some thoughts, man. You want me to just go, Leland? You want me to just go? Listen,
okay. You know me, bro. I'm not really up to par on what's going on. I know you got some stuff you trying to.
I got some stuff, man. So here's what happened, man. A couple of weeks ago, also, she was in the news because she had made a few different posts to the late great Tupac Shakur, man. She made a couple posts to him, and people was like, "Yo, man, why is she still on this man?" Because I remind you, I mean, she does talk about the brother a lot. You know what I'm saying? She talks about their friendship and things like that. There was even Willow Smith had wrote a letter to Tupac like, "Yo, come back. My mom missed you so much." You know, all this. Leland, it's true stuff, bro. Listen, yo,
I'm looking at the way you smile and why you say this.
Hey, listen, okay. Let's start with 2 weeks ago. Let's start with 2 weeks ago. So she posts on her Instagram 2 video posts about Tupac here. So here's the first one. She says here, chapter advanced degree. This could be a chapter in the book too. Not in a million years would I have dreamed that the Fresh Prince and I would become very acquainted. Not in a million years that I imagined 3 lives, their fates would be so intertwined. Never would have imagined that this video would become a tangible memory of the last time Pac and I were simply kids. Pac and I lip singing Parents Just Don't Understand by Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince during our junior year in high school. Who would have thought? All right, so okay, she has it there. Here's one thing, Sam.
Wait, I'm trying to get it. Like, can you paraphrase that? Like, what was she?
Oh, she was like, "Yo, our lives have been intertwined. Us 3 lives." First of all, Will Smith and Tupac did not have a relationship, son. Matter of fact, because I looked this up recently because I was talking to Latanya about it. Will Smith had talked about he was extremely jealous of Jada and Will's relationship and how close they were and things like that. So now don't come on here posting talking about our 3 lives are intertwined. That's like you said me, you know what I'm saying, Leland? That's like me, you, and my man. It's like, yo, our 3 lives are. I don't know this dude. What you talking about, Avery? Me, you, and my man say, yo, our lives are intertwined together. Saying, who would have thought? Like, hold on, what are we talking about, man? So she posted 2 posts for Tupac. Shortly after, here come Will Smith's birthday, and you see the quote here from Will Smith. She said, "I'm so glad you were born this day, Willard. Without you, I would have not experienced the greatest joy of my life. Love our family. On this divine assignment you chose to walk together. I'm grateful for the wells of laughs along the trail of tears we shared." Listen, let me stop here, saying, don't be talking about our trail of tears. You know what I'm saying? Don't.
All right, bro. Now you're being ridiculous, bro. This is real life,
listen, man. I don't see no trail of tears with Pac. It's just good times rolling in memories with Will Smith. Listen, we had our ups and really good moments, and man, a trail of tears. I'll tell you, man. Listen, shout out to you though. It's one picture for this man's birthday, and Pac got this on a just because. There was no anniversary, nothing special. 2 posts that are videos. You know, I heard somebody say she had to go and take that from VHS and switch it to her phone and upload to Instagram. You know what I'm saying? That was originally a VHS she had that joint. So to me, bro, if you combine that with the fact that Will Smith had a problem with this brother, and then when you look at the comments every time she posts something about Pac, it's getting dragged. Like, why are you doing this to Will? Let that man live, you know, let Pac rest in peace, all this stuff. I just think it's wild, man. And like I said, Will Smith had an issue with Pac too. You know what I'm saying? Like he couldn't really get over the relationship. So to me, if I felt so strongly about it, even I should have put the little Breakfast Club interview. There was one where Charlamagne asked Will, he was like, "Oh, did you have a problem with Jada and Will?" He was like, problem? Did I have a problem? Like he literally went like, "Bro, listen, this junk was tearing me to pieces." He said the way she held Pac in his high esteem. And to me, we could talk about, maybe you could talk about, hey, he done worked through it and got over it, and now it don't phase him. I can't see it, my boy. I can't see it, Leland. So that's
what I'm saying is what I'm all right. So So what are you trying to say exactly?
What I'm trying to say is, okay, it's a few things. Okay. First of all, I think I said this before in the podcast. Before about 4 or 5 years ago, Will Smith was like, untouchable, son. You know what I'm saying? I think I did say this. And I said, now he one of us. You know what I'm saying? He just one of the guys now, you know? So, yo, he went from like, oh, man, you the man to like, bro, Will might be going through it in his own house, son. It's kind of crazy. And so there's been other stuff that happened. So just the fact that she posted those 2 posts to Pac, 2 video posts talking about our lives intertwined. First, they're not. I didn't know Pac like that. You know, Will has came out. I didn't have no relationship with him. We really didn't talk, you know, so it's not like our lives are intertwined like that. That's you, me, you, Leland, and my man from, you know, Oakwood. It's like, bro, our lives are intertwined, bro. Who would have thought, son? Who would have thought, bro? We not intertwined. Go ahead.
All right. So what I'm saying is, are you saying, all right. Because I said they can't live.
I mean, listen.
Go ahead, bring her in. Because like I said, I'm just not as up on the information, right? You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, like tell me. So what is your problem? The fact that she made the post about Pac at all, or that she included Will Smith in the post of that?
Why can't she say something about her friend that she was very, very close to and died? Like
since high school,
like childhood. Like why can't she have this?
At a certain point, I think we almost talked about this one podcast.
We did talk about it.
At a certain point, at what point can you keep on like, yo, man, that was my dog, though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Willow writing letters to him, like, yo, man, my mom miss you so much, dog. Like, yo, Willow wasn't even a thought at that point. You know what I mean? Like, how is it still?
Everybody has a person, Avery, and if everybody has a person,
her person should be Will. Let's stop there.
No,
her person should be Will. That's what I'm saying.
No. This man was before Will. Everybody has a person
or something else. What's
someone who understands you as a person. And sometimes for some people, it ain't me, but for some people, that is people outside of the person who but like I said, who knew them before. That's all.
How do you make your spouse feel? You talking about, man, listen, you was great, you the love of my life, but you just don't understand me like Tommy did, man. I tell you, Samson, you don't understand me, man. You think Samson's gonna be like, you know, that's true. Maybe everybody got different relationships in their life, and you know, hey, no, man, who is Tommy? So forget that, brother, man. What are we talking about?
So okay. So what I'm saying is like I'm still confused at what is the problem here.
Yeah, what's the hate?
Like, what's the hate for? The hate is that she's supposed to lie about it.
No, the hate is it seems like instead of being married to this brother who Will Smith, who you talk about, you was crying on a wedding day, and you never wanted to marry him. It's a long history, bro. Stuff she done said about this man.
Right.
And you keep on revering Pac. Even when I watched that Breakfast Club clip, she was like, she had Pac to this perfect thing. Like, bruh, like I don't think none of my friends is perfect. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you still in love with somebody that's not here, and you married somebody else for mad years. You know what I mean? That person shouldn't still be.
But people who lose people do romanticize that person, not in a romantic way, but when I say romanticize, right?
Yeah, like,
they do that. They don't see those flaws no more. They see way less when the person's not there compared to the person who's still here and present.
I guess, man, but that's still.
Okay. But I think you're upset because it's public.
Feel away too, bro.
I think you're upset because it's public. If she felt like this in secret, you wouldn't. Right, but. Golly, like
they're famous and they've been famous since they were teenagers.
Right.
I think that's what I'm saying. I feel like for me, like, yeah, okay, what I would do, what I wouldn't do, what I would like, that's me, right? Yeah. That's between me and my spouse, right? But you are projecting what you feel like should be to them. Like you don't even live their life. Like you don't even know nothing about their inner life. So it's like if Will Smith came out and said like, man, like I didn't really like that post, I wish you take it down, and then she said publicly like, I don't care what you say, I'm still gonna post it, then we could be like, all right, well, based off the information we have, this is not cool. But you don't even know that.
Here's one thing, bro. If you literally just go on Instagram, bro, and look at the comments, bro, it's
but
wild,
that's other people like you that's projecting.
But at a certain point, do you still want that back? Like you gotta post up. Here's one thing too. This is one thing too. I'm getting on it now. I also feel a way about people that post, like, for instance, I don't be posting my mom for her birthday because she not on Instagram. Like, I think that's a little weird personally when people post something that the person can't see. So to me, it's like, yo, who's getting anything out of this other than hate and backlash? Like, at a certain point, just tuck it in. So you got Will looking crazy. Especially
that's what she's trying to tell y'all. She don't care about what you think. She don't live her life.
Care about Will either. That's my point.
Bro,
yo.
This is what's so crazy, and what I don't understand about the Will hate is that y'all are assuming that he's going through it. You're assuming that he's
right. Y'all use the word tortured.
Yeah.
We don't know that to be true.
You're projecting how you would feel if you were this person in this situation, but you don't even have all the data about these two people in this situation.
It's true, but when I saw him,
this misconception that she's doing all these things to him, as if she hasn't come out about some of the struggles that she endured in the marriage. The things with his ex-wife and them going on vacations and stuff together. Like, those are things that she endured. Even when the entanglement came out and he made that slick comment to her. And she was like,
what comment? What happened?
You've done things as well. But she didn't fully blast him. Like, we don't know the inner workings of their marriage and the things that she's endured as well. But it's like all these things like, she's doing this to him and he's looking like a simp and all these other things. Like, you don't know what's happening and what has transpired between the both of them.
And also, let's just keep it a buck. Will Smith, if he wanted to, could leave. So clearly, clearly.
But he has emotional trauma that he's spoken about that said the reason why he can't leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in his book.
And so here's the thing.
He talked about that in his book.
But here's what I'm saying.
My point.
Oh no, let's stick on this one here. That's a different one, but it's true.
We talking about book for book, right?
But here's what I'm saying though. Here's what I'm saying, man. To me, when I saw him about the crowd on the Red Table Talk, he said, "Oh, I was tired. I was feeling Bad Boys 3. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired, bro. That's to me the thing. When I see him go up there and slap Chris Rock, you clearly going through it, my boy.
You assumed that was because of her,
right? Did you watch?
They were separated since 2016. You're assuming that was because of her,
right? But did you watch King Richard? The thing he got nominated for and got the award for. Did you watch the movie?
Nah,
bro, that movie, him slapping Chris Rock had nothing to do with Richard. I didn't like.
Let me tell you, that movie alone showed him having to suppress so much. And I, to me, again, this is just me. I've watched the movie, so I felt like that. Like I felt like, man, just buck up, just do something. He, in the movie, he had to be submissive. He had to be a little bit less, Bucky. He had to be less emotional. He had to suppress so much. So I feel like, again, I'm just going off of most actors. When it comes to those kind of things, they take on those kind of roles really internally.
But here's a difference.
And they also talk about them having to go to therapy because
just to get rid of that character.
But here's what I'm saying though. Once again, he said, "I channel my inner Richard." No, Richard never went up and slapped nobody. You just talking about a poise and control he had. You see what I'm saying? You can't have it both ways. I'll just play the character who endured everything, and then I got sick of it, and now I'm telling him, no.
The thing is, you cannot blame another person from somebody else's actions. That's what people are talking about. You cannot blame Jada for Will slapping another person. You just can't.
That's where I'm at, bro. Like, really, truly, it's like everybody's individual, and I'm not saying that Jada is perfect. I'm not saying that Will is perfect. And I'm saying that I don't have enough data to accurately judge who and why and which person should be at fault and who has to blame. And this is the reason why Will is like this. And like, I can't say that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, in these posts don't say that to me either. Like, you don't know. Let's say she could have, like, for all intents and purposes, she could have asked him if it's okay to post it. And he could have said, cool.
You think she said, "Can I post them twice?" I'm gonna post 2 posts, or she said 1 probably. Like,
well, when you look at it, it's technically the same post. Like, it's the same video. She didn't post 2 fond memories that they had together. It's literally the same video, a screenshot.
Yeah, but 1 post didn't suffice. I'm trying to bring the funnies a little bit too, guys. It's halfway tongue in cheek, man. But listen, you know what I'm saying? Yo, 1 post couldn't suffice. Will got a static image for his birthday. Pop on a random day got 2 videos. You know what I'm saying? 2 videos. So
it's wild. I get the idea of it. Like I said, like if you like, but I don't know. It's just and what I'm saying, like, even we were talking about before, like Jada, like, everybody in the comments saying like, but you got to understand, man, people that live like that, like people that have been in the public eye so long, like they cannot absorb everything that people would say. Like they just can't live for other people.
Often. I feel like if they on, you might I'm not saying she read every single comment, but bro, the comments in here is like all like, bro, this, come on, really, Jada, really, for this, not necessarily every one of her posts, but for the Tupac one, it's like, bro,
why she had to turn her comments off
at this point?
Well, I'm saying because there are some people you talk about who don't read the comments and don't do it. They also have that feature for you. If you really not, I'm not here for no negative energy. I'm just gonna turn the comments off, and all people can do is like this joint. See what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know about everybody else on social media, but I go for the comments. That's what I go look for. I don't want to. I hate when people post and then they tear off your comments. I really don't care about them posts.
Yeah, I get you. No, I get you. Yeah, because you can't. Yeah, I get you. So
yeah,
man, hopefully something come out. If something come out soon, man, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if it will, man. I don't know if it will, man.
If something come out,
what's going to come out?
She said, okay, because I was reading the article. She was like, we've been divorced in 2016, and we didn't really know how to or not divorce, but separated. We didn't know how to break it to the public. Okay, now it's broken to the public in this format. Let's see what happened, man.
What's uncommon about that? How many people we know, like families, where it's people that's together, quote unquote, for years, but they're not together like that. They just haven't went down and got a divorce.
Of course, but here's what happens to me: just keep it in the tuck, like with the August joint. We should know. There's been rumors for a long time.
She didn't reveal that.
Keep your person in check. Keep your Mac steady.
Right. You can't control someone else.
He wasn't currently her Mac at the time.
Sign some NDAs. I don't know. So there's all kind of rumors.
NDAs still don't mean that neither.
NDAs, that don't matter.
How come we ain't heard from Will's alleged exes that he been with? How come we ain't heard from LeBron?
Maybe because
they already know that people will come for them.
And maybe they just better people. Maybe they're just not a bad person, and they care about the thing. Maybe August just didn't care. Like, bro, like you can't control that at the end of the day. That's what I'm saying. Like, you only control what you can. And
I don't know if you remember, it was like he was releasing music at the time.
Yep.
And he really wanted some shine on him because ain't nobody was caring about him.
Right.
He made sure to blow it up.
He got the publicity, all right.
You saw that picture, man, of him and her on that red carpet when he was gripping her tight, son. Like, real, like he was
the BT.
See, look, that's what it's certain things that when they come out, it's like, dang, man. Because I'm saying, if you want to
what I'm saying, I'm sure it is a bad look, but what I'm saying is like it's a bad look, but clearly they had a conversation about it. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, like, how mad can you be at somebody or how
agreement?
Yeah, they had an agreement. Like, that's not for us to say. Like, bro, people have agreements in their household all the time. Hey, man, listen, I'm gonna cook this, I'm gonna do that. If everything we all did was on blast, then like, yeah, a lot of people have an opinion on it, but at the end of the day, y'all agreed on it, so I can't really say much. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Well, listen, man, Jada got the new book coming out. October 17th is coming out. If you're a fan of hers or you want to see some of the stuff she talk about in there, go out and buy it wherever you find your book.
Why are you?
If you're a fan of her,
this is for her potential. Like, yo, this is a little. Hey, go out and watch this joint. Buy her book. No, for real. I'm telling people the book's available. The book's available for real. Listen, y'all try to get literally. The book's available, guys. Go out and buy it.
The book's available, guys.
Go out there and get it, man. Listen.